Kapo kapo ngā whetū e whakaro ki au he rangi o
Matariki myth, the waka of Tamarereti. Once upon a time when the land was young, the night used to be absolutely black. There was no light and the people of the land were in great danger from the taniwha that lived in the lake. The taniwha were fearsome creatures who would emerge from the lake at night and make a meal of anyone that was close to their home. Because of the lack of light and the fear of the taniwha, people were terrified of going out at night. During this time, there lived a young warrior called Tamarereti. One morning, Tamarereti awoke and his stomach was grumbling. He was very hungry. He checked his kete and it was empty. So he decided to go fishing on Lake Taupo in the hope of catching some fish. After fishing for a while, Tamarereti had caught 3 large fish. He was very happy until he realized that the wind had died down and he had no way of returning back to land. It was mid-morning and Tamarereti was feeling tired. He thought that there was plenty of time for the wind to return, so he decided to take a nap in his waka. He awoke many hours later when his waka had beached itself. While he was sleeping, the wind had picked up and pushed his waka over to the far side of the lake. Tamarereti knew he was in big trouble. His belly was still empty, so he decided the best thing to do was to cook himself some dinner. He lit a fire and prepared his fish while thinking about how to get back home. Tamarereti knew that night was falling and the taniwha would eat him if he didn't get back home quickly. As he sat eating his kai, Tamarereti noticed something out of the corner of his eye. The wet pebbles that lay on the side of the lake were glistening in the light of the fire, like little sparkling lights. This gave Tamarereti an idea. He gathered as many pebbles as he could fit into his waka and pushed off out into the lake. Tamarereti knew that nearby was the great river that flowed into the sky to make the rain. As he rowed, he threw the pebbles into the sky, where they hung glistening and shining brightly. Tamarereti's idea had worked. The light from the pebbles had kept the taniwha away, and he made it safely back home. After his long day, Tamarereti fell straight to sleep, and he slept until noon the next day. When he woke, Tamarereti could see he had a visitor waiting for him. It was Ranginui, god of the sky. Tamarereti was afraid as he realized what he had done. He had taken Ranginui's perfectly dark sky and filled it with lights. Tamarereti was sure he was going to be punished. But instead, Ranginui said, "Tēnā kau, Tamarereti. You have made the land safer and the sky more beautiful. I'd like to honor your change to the night sky and cast your waka into the heavens so that everyone can remember what you have done." Tamarereti was relieved and very happy. These days you can see the waka still parked in the night sky. Many others around the world call the waka of Tamarereti the Milky Way.
Kapo kapo ngā whetū e whakaro ki au he rangi o te ao pene i te taimana. Kapo kapo ngā whetū e whakaro ki au.